Hello guys, in this part now, for the last time, we need now to cover the 5 normal forms of normalization. And the best way to explain it is by an example. Let us check this example together and you will see it is not a hard process, you just need to concentrate. Assume we want to build organization system, a database for employees. And the kind of information I need to mention in this database as follows. We have, of course, SSN, which is the security number for the employee, his last name. Of course, a real database, we mention his first name, maybe there's an initial name, etc. But for now, we just mentioned that we have one field, which is the employee last name. Job title. Do we have any laptop, company laptop given to that person? What is the serial number? Do we have any mobile given to the employee? Serial number for it. Date of birth, date of start, salary. And here, of course, we need to add some other information relating to his doctor. So doctor name, doctor number. And if the doctor is a specialist, I need to mention here specialist region number. Now we need, of course, to design our database. We need to perform normalization and we understand what is the main idea of it. If I keep a single database like this one, so here any information relating to this user, it might start to get repeated information. Give an example. He started in 2019. He works as a help desk. So the job title is help desk and date of start in that case in 2019 and his salary as an example 50k. Next year he get a promotion to help desk 2. So again in that case, if I don't split this database, again I need to mention his information with the new job title and the new date of start for the new title and the new salary. What if his doctor is not a specialist and has no region number? In that case, this field is going to be blank and we try to avoid such kind of problems. I need all the time when design a database, make sure none of the field is going to be blank for any reason. What if we don't give him a mobile? He has his own mobile. What if we don't give him a laptop? So in that case, all these fields are going to be blank and this is something I don't want to have. And what if I decide to give him 2 mobiles? What's going to happen? Then again, I need to create 2 records just because I give him 2 mobiles. So in this field, in the first record, all the information will be repeated, except the mobile, the first one serial number, has a number. And then again, the second row here, all the fields are going to be duplicated and repeated, except serial number mobile, I need to provide another serial number. Because of that, we need to go through normalization. So let us see what I need to define. First, I don't need to make everything in one step. I have a step of normalization as we see, normal forms, and we need to follow it one by one. So on the first one, when I look now to the table, what I am going to determine, I determine the SSN number is unique. So this is my main special key, which I will use it to identify the employee. Last name, this is unique number. Job title, this one might be changed in the future. So for this one, you can maybe change its color to something else just to know that later we have a chance for job title to be changed. Now SN laptop and SN mobile, these two also are not unique value. Maybe there would be no value at all. So these also there's a chance to be changed in the future. Date of birth, definitely this is fixed. Date of start, it's according to the job title. Once you promote it, you have a new date of start with your new job title. And according to that, even the salary is going to change. So these two again are not fixed. Doctor name is fixed. Doctor number is fixed. And special region number, this one I'll consider it as not fixed because the doctor might has it, might not. And if you want to mention that the doctor number here, how do you explain it? If you mean the doctor number, like his registration number, it is unique. But if you consider it as a mobile number or a phone number, maybe the doctor has more than one mobile. Then in that case, again, this field is not going to be fixed. So each scenario has its own entries and its own circumstances, and we need to understand. Okay. Now what I will do in the first normal form, I'll try just to make it simple. So first, my main intention in here in the first normal form, now I look to the story of laptop and mobile. And in that case, I'm going here to provide SSN, which is our employee. And if there is any laptop, copy that, we put it here. If there is any laptop, then mention the serial number for the laptop and SSN. And if we have any mobile, then mention the serial number in here. Even if we have more than one mobile, it's not going to be a problem. Why? Because if the security number for this employee, I'll assume number 1, if he has 2 mobiles, then simply in this table, I put his social number or security number 11 and the registration number of the first mobile and the second one. So by this, I'm not going to lose anything. Maybe there is another user, which is user number 2. User number 2 has no mobile and no laptop. In that case, here there is no entry in this database or in this database or in these two tables because user number 2 has nothing. Now we fix the problem of the laptop and the mobile, and the main table will keep as is, except we just take from it the columns representing the laptop and mobile. So here, as you see, we have again the employee last name, job title, date of birth, date of start, salary, and the information relating to the doctor. Now, in the second normal form, I want now to take out information relating to the job title. Because as we said, job title with date of start and salary, these are not fixed table. Start in 2019 in one title and has a specific salary. Then in 2020, get the promotion, get another title and another salary. So that's why I split now another table. In that table, I have again SSN for our employee. What is his job title? Which day he start and the salary. So maybe his job title here is help desk. And date of start is sometime in 2019. His salary is 50K. Now he become system admin after 3 years in 2022, and his salary now is 70K. So this is our 70K. And again, for the SSN, it is for the same employee one by one. And whenever he gets a promotion now in this table, I can add his SSN and the information relating to that. So by this now, the main table, what we have left, we have SSN, EN, last name, date of birth, and the information I took to the doctor. Now, in the fourth table, I will assume the following. I need to split now the doctor information. What if my employee has no doctor at all? Why I'm supposed to mention then a field for a doctor and leave it blank? What if he has one doctor in the past and now he has another doctor? So what can I do? I can make two separate tables. One now for the employee, and employee I'll just mention SSN, last name and date of birth, his fixed information. And another table contains doctor ID, doctor name, doctor number, and finally doctor or specialist number if he has one. And he might not have a special number. So that's why in the fifth form, I need the doctor also to be splitted now into another two tables. One table is for doctor ID, doctor name and doctor number, and the other table is in case our doctor ID has a special region number, because if it has nothing, then I suppose not to leave any field blank. So this is how you need to split your database. You need all the time to think about all the fields, the field if it is replicated or not. You don't need to leave anything blank. This is important. Otherwise, you have a mistake in your design. And here now, we need also to add something. Currently, I have information relating to the doctor, in case also if he has a special number. But here now with this design, I don't know who's the doctor for my employee. So in that case, it should be like this. I can create another table. In that table, I create SSN, the number of my employee, and just I need to mention the doctor ID. And that's it. I don't need to mention anything else in this table, because in this table, once I know what is my employee number, I can access to his information, retrieve it back. And once I access to the doctor ID, I can retrieve back the information of the doctor. And we might need to create another transaction table to know the salary for our employee as we have in here. Here we have now SSN, job title, date of start and salary. And this database, in reality, this is transaction table now because we add SSN to it. But the main table is supposed to be like this. For example, job ID. And here we have now job title and salary. That's how it's supposed to be. So maybe I have job ID 1, 2, 3. And job title in here is help desk. Let us start like this, help desk. And then we have help desk 2. Then we have help desk 3. Then number 5, we have system admin 2, and so on. And in this table now, which is my transitive table, yes, I will use SSN. In job title, instead of it, I need to use the job ID. Because from the job ID now, I can access to this table, which is a real table, and I know exactly what is the title. Date of start for my employee, and the salary column, even there is no need for it, because the salary will be mentioned here in the main table of job ID. So these are the main tables, like this one. And these are, we can call them as transitive tables, because they are going to connect the information from different tables, and then you can run a query and retrieve back a full line of information you wanted about the employee. Now, by this split, what you guarantee there is no repeated data. And you guarantee whenever you want, you can run a query, and in that query, you will gather information from all the main tables and the transaction tables. And with that one, you can retrieve back a full record for our employee. include his name, his of course first number, name, job title, and he might has more than one job title. There's a report is going to show you each job title, the date of start for the job title, and the salary. If he has a doctor information, the information will be provided also. And if there is no information, then the report is not going to display something not available. Like if he has no mobile number, is not going to be there in the record. So by this, I think now we have a full understand for all the phases of normalization. It might be complicated a bit, but we already covered it in too many examples. And I do believe now, if you practice a bit, then it's going to be easy for you to do your own normalization. Thanks for watching.